Yo,
What's
What
up?
it is?
did I hurt y'all ears with that?
Not really.
No, you good. We sound like some old people. Is it on? Is it on yet?
Right.
I can't hear it. Turn it up.
Glenn, that is a lovely powder blue you're wearing tonight.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Yeah.
I actually saw a hat just like yours in the mall. I almost bought it. I swear I was like,
You
but
should
no.
have. That's why they made more than one. You should have.
Uh,
You should have. You'd have looked good in it.
Well,
Glenn would have looked like Dudley Do-Right in that hat with that turtleneck on.
wow.
oh, Mel is starting already. You know, Mel, I heard it. Mel, I thought about you, Mel, with the whole "you know what you did" thing. I was listening in the store and they were playing "If It Isn't Love," and I could see Mel looking out his window talking about, "I don't love her. I tried to tell her."
What was I doing?
She can see it in my eyes.
Hey,
Yep, you know, I was about to do it.
If I was doing the dance, it's totally fine.
Glenn, if you rock that hat, you look like Black Masterson.
Black Masterson.
Not that
Black
master.
Masterson, but
Not
Black.
Yeah, Black. I get it. I got it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
All right.
Man, good to see y'all, man. Good to see all familiar faces, man. People that get out and have fun. What you drinking, Jake?
My buddy's wine. My buddy Jay Holland's got his own wine, so I'm drinking this right now.
Let's pub it. What's the label up there? What's the name of it?
Casanova Black.
I'm gonna go get some wine. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
It's a wine night. All right. Casanova Black. I like that name.
Y'all gonna have to drink for me. I can't drink nothing tonight.
You can't drink
you
that?
on sabbatical?
I'm on a whole 30, so no alcohol.
Oh, really?
Man.
Yes, sir.
We picked the wrong time to have you on the show, Kenery.
No. That means he won't be impaired and his opinions will be sharp and
Deprivation.
I don't know. I like his opinions and I like his chat opinions because he's killing me. I'm like, I read.
Hey, man.
The only person I read and repeat is Kenery.
Hey man, anybody who say I come hard, I'm just gonna direct them to Kenery's page. You can't say that about me.
I don't come.
Read my man page. You can't even say that about me.
I don't even
Kenery, on my way out the door, brother, I heard you say we're gonna have to drink for you. You can't drink. I stand in solidarity with you, good brother. I'm not drinking either.
So we got two people doing cocaine tonight. I see why y'all.
Hey Jay, I almost said something even worse. But for whatever reason, whenever I signify, it goes real bad.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Actually, I'm popping Molly's.
Hey Jay, I want to say them antibiotics got them where they can't drink.
You know Mel on steroids because he works out. We know why Mel ain't drinking.
You know what antibiotic would be for, Jay,
Mel all on the anabolics.
Anabolics.
Anabolic steroids.
Hey, man.
On the antibolics.
Don't be mad because my shirts fit me nicely, good brother.
Right.
If I buy them at extra small, they fit me nicely too, man. That's how they work.
No, sir. I'm 6'1", 210 pounds, brother. I can't fit no extra small.
Oh, here he goes with twisted steel and sex appeal, right, Mel?
Man, I'm just letting you know.
You ain't sexy till you wear my size, extra medium.
Extra medium.
Extra medium. Okay, on with the introductions.
Hey man, before I say this later. Yeah, let's crack these introductions, man. Gentlemen, Kenery, why don't you go first, man? And anybody who hasn't caught you on the show before, maybe it's their first time watching the show. If you are watching the show, we ask you to do the fellas a favor and share it to your Facebook page, your social media outlets, because we are always trying to expand our audience and expose people to the show. So if you can stop for a second and share the show. And then, my good brother, Kenery, I would like you to introduce yourself and tell the world a little bit about you and, how you came to be on the show. I always like when I tell you to do that.
Well, my brother, I'm like you. My name is Kenery Smith. I'm a man of some kind of means. Musician, writer, producer, all the above right now, trying to make something different happen.
Yeah.
Just a man trying to figure it all out. That's all.
Renaissance man. I appreciate the humility in saying that, because most cats feel the pressure thinking that they got to act like they got it all figured out.
Oh no, I wish I did. I'd sell it.
Yeah, man, for twice what it was worth too.
Yes,
Jay, get at me, Jay.
Oh man, Jay Davis. I'm a writer, producer, actor, and I just been staying in the house trying not to get coughed on. That's pretty much what my life is.
Come on now.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I was on a shoot today, man, and I got a mask on, and every time I had to sneeze or cough, I was afraid I was gonna like scare everybody in the place. You know, I had to cough or sneeze, like you almost got to make an announcement. I ain't got shit. I just
Right. You be ready to, you be about to fall out trying to hold in the
Trying to hold it in.
Like when a fart give you a headache because you won't let it out. It's the same kind of
What about those neck snaps when somebody cough right behind you?
Ain't no more God bless yous. Them God
Right.
bless yous.
Oh no.
It's to get the hell away from me. They look at you
Right.
like you get the kid.
Right.
God
right.
And
better save you.
don't have sinus trouble on a plane with a mask on. Nose start running, and you just got to deal with it, and it's just there. You don't want to take it off. You don't want to sniff. You don't want to blow. You just don't want to do nothing.
This new reality, boy. This new reality is
Your mask start getting moist though. So what you gonna do?
right. Now you got
Mask have a little dark spot in the middle.
Right.
right. So you look like you got something anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look like you carry an infection around because you got a wet spot in the middle of your mask. So.
Just start twitching, and then they'll move on.
Go Thriller video on them, right?
Okay.
Woo,
how many? We like 7 minutes in, y'all.
Right.
Long way to go.
All right, here we go.
Baby blue brother, Glenn, why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Glenn Murray.
Here we go. We introducing each other this time. Okay, go ahead. Let me hear this.
My name is Glenn Murray. I just run everything in the world. I'm a. Did you see? It was like, yeah, pretty much.
Keep it rolling.
Hey, Bill, he's like, where's the line?
I'm done. Go ahead. You got it, bro.
All right. Well, bro, I'm Mel Roberson.
I didn't introduce yourself. I didn't finish.
Oh, you mean okay? I thought I couldn't do your intro. Okay. All right. I'm shy, so I really don't have a lot to say.
Wow.
I just run everything.
Did you say you lie? Is that what you said? You lie?
I said I'm shy.
Right, you lie.
Oh, really, Roger? You just called me a pimp, Roger.
Pimp.
My good Christian upbringing doesn't even understand what that means.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like the Bishop Don Juan? Okay, got it. Go ahead, finish.
Green
See that kind
is for the money. And
you go to Bishop Don's church? That's okay. All right.
Somebody got kicked off? Jesus.
Who kicked Kenery off? Kenery wasn't even acting up. He get kicked off.
Yeah, y'all offended Kenery. And he left.
Our producers are tripping tonight. Obviously, they've been drinking too.
Kenery had to pick his nose or something, and he just stepped out.
Pretty much.
Gentlemen, can we get through the introductions? We have a lot of love conversation tonight.
Yes, Officer. Damn, I forgot the name. Hubbard.
Random black guy. There we go.
Well, I can't call him that.
Oh no, detective. I'm sorry.
Detective. Isaac Campbell or some stuff.
Respect the badge.
Isaac Campbell.
Okay? Respect the badge.
He said respect the badge.
Respect the badge.
Oh, he 5-0 now. Respect the badge. Okay.
Right. Hey,
Are y'all gonna introduce your damn selves or not?
I was trying.
I'm always last.
It's your turn, bro. It's your turn.
Did you finish?
Yeah, I said I'm Glenn Murray and I do everything.
Oh God.
All you need to know, I'm a big deal. People know me. I'm just playing. I'm joking for those of you that are out there. I'm Glenn Murray. Hey, follow me on Clubhouse. If Jesus loves you, you have an iPhone. If he doesn't, you have an Android. So follow me on Clubhouse. I'm just saying. It's for look, if God came back and picked 12 disciples and the one with the Android, who do you think that would be? Judas. Because he couldn't even FaceTime him. Where's Judas? Well, I'm FaceTiming everybody else, and I can't get Judas because Judas got an Android. That's your sign. God doesn't love you. Get an Android, get an iPhone. Thank you. I'm done. Go ahead, Mel. After that.
My name is Mel. I write books. I act. And as everyone can see clearly, I am the voice of reason.
Oh, here we go,
on
Shawn.
this show. I'm the voice of reason.
Here we go again.
I keep them in line. You know, I provide. I'm a Libra. I provide balance. So there you go.
Is that
Mr. Mason, carry on.
You know, those scales are actually for something else, Libras. We know what they're really for.
Give a brother a recurring role on a popular TV show, and you know this is.
I know.
Yeah.
Detective is your title on the show, Mel. You are not Law and Order for the man cave, okay?
No, I'm just the voice of reason. I'm just the voice of reason. It clearly says it on my name tag. Thanks. Mr. Mason, would you like to carry on, please, sir?
Yes.
He curses us out in the green room. He curses us out every Saturday in the green room, but yet he comes on like Eddie Haskell.
Right. He's one of those celebrities that got two realities.
Yeah, exactly.
Martellus Bennett said, you know, your heroes often aren't good people.
Yeah, that's Mel.
He's all nice. He's all nice when the camera's rolling. And he's sit down, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna leak some video. He
made me cry 2 weeks ago.
Any time today, gentlemen. Any.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm Shawn. I'm the host of The Cave, and I do a little this, I do a little that. That's what I'm gonna start saying because Mel said it a couple of weeks ago. I'm a photographer. I'm a singer. I'm a blogger. Yeah. I think my stuff is down there. You know where to find me. I do have to say this. It was pretty cool watching Mel on the show on Chicago PD the other day. It was pretty cool. Yeah, you know, watching my man do his thing, you know, and I'm like, all right, I see you. Awesome.
No, detective.
Right. Well, they like whiskey and bourbon, you know. Every detective is an officer, but every officer is not a detective.
Not a detective.
Hallelujah. So let's get into it, man. What we gonna talk about first, man? We got a couple of things lined up.
Get that chick out the way.
Get the chick out. Kenery's favorite.
I think I disrupted Kenery's reality when I sent him that thing.
I lost synapses and brain cells and everything.
Brain cells. I know I lost a few watching that, but you know.
Yeah, I wish I could say somebody scarred me and sent it to me, but I came across it on Earthquake's Instagram, and Earthquake had posted it, and I'm looking at this dude, and I was mortified. Rob, production team, did you guys have that clip? He never told me he was able to run that clip. No, he just gave me. He just gave me the answer. But he said it's a legal issue. Yeah, she probably in jail. I thought that was much funnier than the response he got.
Well, that tells you about how funny it was, Shawn. Just keep rolling.
Yeah. So the young lady was on Instagram, and she basically was quite crass and primitive with her opinion, and she said that women are basically sifting through shit with the men that they have available to them these days. Basically, that the men that women have access to are basically shit. You either come with this or you don't come with that. You come with that or you don't come with this. I could get explicit with the thises and the that's, but you can imagine because she put it in a lot of different contexts. You know, if you got good D, you broke. You know, if you're ambitious, you ain't got a car. You know, she was just all over the place. And the irony that most of the men that I shared it with felt was present was the fact that she seemed far from a catch her damn self. Just the way she was, just her handle of the king's English to the queen's taste, you know, made her somebody that I could not have taken around my circle of friends or my family. And so it was just really interesting the way she went in like that. If anybody else who's seen it, maybe it's a little too close to me.
She was so bad. I think Mel should have arrested her. It was just one of those things. She needed to be put in handcuffs and taken away.
and put her in fake jail with his fake badge. He should have just come up, rolled up on her. I'm detective.
It wouldn't have mattered.
First of all, the props that I have on the show, they keep those. And my handcuffs that I have in my personal collection, I would not have put on her.
I can't hear this. I can't hear this about your handcuffs. No.
He does have a firearm, though, so we halfway there. Use your own gun and bring her in, Mel. Then we can transport into that show Supernatural and treat her like a demon, because that's what she wants.
Don't use your handcuffs, though, because that might be another show that we dip into that we don't want to dip into.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Jay, you didn't see it, right? I think Jay would have spent 30 minutes on her. I think somebody should send it to him, and he should kind of watch it on the low.
Because Jay will do a parody of her. I know he'll do a parody of it. It'll be on Fox Soul next week.
Well, where does he live at? Like, has he tried moving? Let's try moving first. Before you just classify all men, like, move around.
She probably was like a 3-block radius. That's what she was looking at. That's her whole.
She lived in Dyersburg, Tennessee, and then decided everything that she got access to.
12 dudes on her
She on 26 in California talking about it ain't no selection. On 26 in California.
If you're listening in Dyersburg, Tennessee, we apologize for Shawn's comment. Everybody in Dyersburg.
Glenn, she did look like a chick on 26 in California.
Dang.
Just her.
Talk like that too. She talked like that too.
She just came out the courthouse.
Right. That's amazing, man. How people like that are so self-indulgent. I mean, you would have thought that she was a catch, the way she was talking, and when you hear her talk, you would know she was not a catch.
She wants a high value man.
She's more like a release, not a catch. She's a release.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
I bet I'm good when I drink good wine. It's something about the good wine that keeps me sharp.
Okay, so unfortunately, everybody hasn't seen it, and they can't play the clip. We can't give it to you. Not like
Raj can't play he can't play it.
He says there's some legal issues.
He just made that up because he didn't want to play it.
I mean, let's be honest. Like,
Raj slanders us all the time.
Some terrible dope. He's gonna find another drug dealer, and if a crackhead is smart enough to figure that out.
Jay, I love the way you simplify shit.
He broke it down. He breaks it down.
He really does. You know, he say, has she tried moving?
That was funny. Has she tried moving? Because you know she only talking about the dudes that she met on her block. You know it.
Right.
Which cell block was that? I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend.
Oh my God.
She got 6 kids by 7 dudes and talking.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Look, 6 children and 7 baby daddy.
Shawn, I have a question, Shawn. Rapid fire question. You know, Mel did the rapid fire thing the other week. I got one rapid fire question. How can you tell when a person is from Chicago, no matter where they are?
Can I go first?
Go.
Where'd you go to high school? First question anybody from Chicago asks, Jack.
True.
Where'd you go to high school? And that determines whether you from the crib or not. For real.
Followed quickly by what church you go to.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Jay.
Food thing, you know, like your chicken spot or your pizza spot. You know, it would be something connected to food in Chicago for me.
They gotta be food related.
House music.
Yeah.
You a house head? You a house head?
I disagree. You can be in the middle of Paris in the Louvre, and if you hear somebody talking about what street they from and what cross street they from, you know they're from Chicago. Because only in Chicago do y'all identify. But I'm from 79th and Colfax. Now, somebody in Paris probably don't know what the hell 79th and Colfax is, but you will call that out if you're from Chicago, no matter where you are. You will talk about the street.
You had to call out my block, though, like that, Glenn? You had to call out my block? I'm from over east, man.
It was an example. It was
because I say it all the time. 79th and Colfax. You already know.
Maybe that's why I had it in my brain, man. I'm sorry. I'm from 26 in California. Okay, let me just make up one.
Chin tray all day. That's what we say from Chin.
Yeah, that's a Chicago person. Y'all will stand in the middle of a foreign country and talk about what street you came from and what cross street.
Hey,
that's
man,
how you know they're from Chicago.
This is something that was funny, man. White babe asked me years ago. She said, "How come black? She said, how come black people don't live nowhere they stay?" Because that's what black people say. Where you stay. We don't say where you live. We say where you stay.
Where you stay.
You mean where you stay. Where you stay. Where you stay.
Where you stay at.
Right.
Where you stay at.
I can't even be mad.
You know what? Because it's always it's a possibility that it's temporary.
Right. Hey,
that's why.
It's transient in a mug, right. Mm-hmm. Hey, let's talk a little bit about this Black History thing, man. Black History Month thing, man. They celebrating y'all this February. Y'all get noticed and seen. It's your month to be who you are. What do y'all think about that, man? Is it offensive to you? Is it,
I'm pouring while y'all talk.
Is it a corporate thing so we can generate some minority dollars?
It's
the same as the blackout last
year. It's like 5 degrees outside. We can't celebrate shit. This is the part celebration I'm going.
Yeah, my feet still cold, and I just drove from Oak Park, and my feet still cold.
This is the coldest month of the year.
Right.
And shortest month.
In more ways than one, right?
So it's more like it's dust off your black friends with Black Business Month. That's what I call it. And then put them back on the shelf for 11 months. Yep. That's what I think it is. I'm like, okay, I see Republicans breaking out Martin Luther King speeches. If Martin Luther King was still alive, you'd be calling him a socialist that needed to be locked up. So let's be real about that.
Yeah.
So don't quote him now in February because it's cool to do. I have
He's the only one they know.
And then they quote the stuff that everybody in the world
that everybody knows. Yeah, I know, really.
Right. You know what, man? I've had to really check myself about that. And shout out to my girl Tavarla. I see she's watching. That's who I shot with today. We had a great time. But I've gotten to a place, man, now where I so don't expect anybody who's not black to get it that I just stopped even having that hope. And I even had to recategorize some people because I had let some conversations make me think that they were more dialed in, than I gave them credit for, and I realized that they weren't, and then I realized that they can't be.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that Martin Luther King and a few other people, Rosa Parks. That's pretty much the extent. Malcolm X really does. Y'all don't really count Malcolm because he was a little radical. Then that's all y'all know. So you don't really count him. But you need to know who Charles Drew was. You need to know who Benjamin Banneker was. You need to know who Shirley Chisholm. You need to know some people like that. That would impress me with that.
Hey, not to be disrespectful to the moment, but have you seen that meme with all the pictures of Harriet Tubman not smiling, and they say you don't see Harriet Tubman smiling on pictures because wasn't shit funny?
It makes sense.
Damn, y'all stupid.
It wasn't happy times back then.
Look, I was with it though. I was like, yeah, she angry as hell. I get it.
And she was holding the pistol.
Right.
Yeah, and Harriet would shoot. I believe Harriet would shoot somebody. She told Slade, "You either gonna go with me or you're gonna die."
Oh, she did shoot people. She had bodies on that musket.
Absolutely.
She had bodies on that musket, for real.
Yeah. She wasn't to be played. She wasn't for play, as my man.
Yeah, but I think it's about supporting business. Like, I don't make a difference in the businesses I support. Black businesses, women-owned businesses, white businesses, LGBT businesses. It doesn't matter, and I don't need a month to do it.
Right.
I don't need a movement to do that, to support people. If you support people, then you'll support businesses regardless of who's behind them. And that's why in February, I'm over the whole February thing.
Yeah, it's really time out, man, it should be woven into your everyday, period. I mean, I think Netflix last year had a whole, during February, they were playing all these, black
They
movies.
make categories.
Right.
Yeah, they got a category for it now. Yeah.
Y'all just do it all the time.
The interesting part about Black history in America is like they teach us slavery, Dr. King, Malcolm X, Jesse Jackson, Harriet Tubman,
Barack Obama now.
Barack Obama.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't they've depending on where you went, they don't touch Brother Malcolm. They definitely don't touch Marcus Garvey.
Oh
Nat
no.
Turner.
Oh
They
no.
definitely don't touch Nat Turner.
Oh no. Oh no, not Nat Turner.
They ain't talking about Fred.
Oh, you ain't talking about none of the Black Panthers. Black Panthers ain't getting in the history
Chairman
books.
Fred,
Huey Newton, Bobby
Bobby
Seale, none of them. No, you ain't hearing about the Black Panthers.
All the nice colors.
Right.
Yeah. So
you barely gonna get Muhammad
Black
Ali.
history started when we were in chains, and you know, when we built this country on our backs, free labor, you know, 400-year head start. And then
that still has much residue today.
You might get a paragraph about Crispus Attucks because he got shot.
Right.
Like
he was the first
we always get the brothers that got shot.
He was the first one to get killed.
Yeah, he was the first one to get shot. Somebody probably pushed Crispus Attucks out in front and they shot him. I firmly believe that he didn't just jump out there like, wait a minute.
A white dude pushed him out there.
Yeah, somebody pushed him out there and he got shot. I think that's what happened. Nobody noticed that.
Yeah, I would gamble to say that. Yeah.
I mean, even Major League Baseball just incorporated the Negro Leagues records in. So Josh Gibson hit more home runs than Babe Ruth ever did in a season.
Yeah.
Right.
And they just now started to recognize the Negro Leagues record.
Tougher pitchers.
Oh, much tougher pitchers. Yes, thank you. Satchel Paige didn't even get to the pros until he was what, 42? Think about that, you know.
Satchel Paige was 65 years old with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball.
Right. Right. Okay. Jay. All right, we digress, fellas. I'm sorry. We just went off our that's your education in Black history from the man cave.
Hey man, this is kind of on point and kind of not. But man, I would like to know what y'all think, man. I want them to stop punishing these people because they racist. Like, because all you're doing is giving them the motivation to go and hide the shit. Like, I like the emboldened racist person because I know who you are and I know how to deal with you. And I know that you need to stay in your wigwam while I stay in my teepee. But if you're going to punish these people for being racist, you're not changing their heart. You're just giving them the motivation to hide the shit and try to carry it out subtly and secretly and discreetly,
but
you know, like the judges and cops.
You know what? The only problem with that is that it could also encourage more people to not, if they don't see any type of, I mean, there are people that have gone back and forth between being, you know, white nationalists and they found God or something and now they're good. So I believe everybody doesn't come in here with the ideology, but the more, if it appeals to them through mass media or whatever, then they say, I can get away with that. Let me just do this. And you have more and more. So it's kind of a catch-22 to me.
Hey man, I want them to be proud about it so I know how to deal with you and where to deal with you and what to deal with you on. Because it's harder for me wondering about you. And then I have to give you enough exposure to either pass me or fail me. And the longer that we're in that process, your failing me could really disappoint me if I think you're somebody that you aren't. So I would rather them, man, be able to proudly to display it, not pay no price for it, but just understand.
So what do you mean by pay a price for it, Shawn? I think that's where the muddiness of this conversation is, because
when it's not muddy. Like when you have the guy from the pizza joint, right, who said the silly stuff. Yeah, and then all of a sudden he's losing endorsements and all of that kind of stuff because what they try to do is hurt you financially once they find out that that's what you own. Because I was just reading. I'm so dismissive. I was just reading about somebody yesterday who lost their job. It was might have been an athlete or something who got caught on record saying the N-word out in front of house. Something happened and he shouted the N-word or something.
Oh, you're talking about the recording artist, Morgan something, the country singer.
The dude that was on
and I'm kind of mad about that because I actually liked his performance on Saturday Night Live.
Right, which was his second. He had rescheduled before. Right.
Because he was making out with some girl in a bar during coronavirus, and they didn't have him on the show.
The label dropped him or something, and I'm like,
really?
Why y'all doing that? You know, like he's still racist. You know, you can still make money off of it. Just put it out there. Who he is.
No, Shawn, he's not racist. He was apologizing because that's not him. That's not representative of what he does.
Of course it wasn't.
That's not me. I love everybody. Yeah. And that was just a momentary lapse. I have never, ever
so eloquently because he had never used it before.
Right. That's like me saying I've never drank wine.
Neil, what were you saying? You were jumping in there.
Yeah, I disagree. I think they should lose endorsements. I think they should not have the same level of representation and all of that other stuff if they come out and do something stupid. I don't care about them hiding in the shadows and doing what they do secretly. Hit them in the pocketbooks, because if we do something like that, we gonna get hit in the pocketbooks as well. Number one. Number two, just because you believe it and you got a right to believe it doesn't mean that these companies don't have a right to drop your ass from the label, to make you lose your endorsements, and for people to stop supporting you.
I feel you. However, here is my concern. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So it could very well be the person who made the decision to drop him from the label is racist as shit. But they gonna take a hit for his exposure. And so he pays the price, but he doesn't really change anything because the people that he worked for are racist. And it's not a decision they're making from their heart. It's a decision they're making from their pockets.
And whatever the case may be, if you an ass, you need to get kicked in the ass. And that's what happens when they come out and they show that they're an ass.
And I just say you need to be public about the fact that you're an ass and let me choose not to spend my money with you, because I'm going to be pissed if I done bought all your records and then I find out.
Well, his sales went up. His sales went up.
Of course they did. 75 million people voted for Trump. 74 million, of course they did.
Yeah. Well, in the words of Shawn Mason, we are not a monolith, so we can agree to disagree on the subject matter.
Absolutely.
And what are we talking about next? Shit.
Y'all remember what happened to Gilbert Godfrey? He was the Aflac duck. And he made some tweets about, I think, Chinese or Japanese people. And he forgot that, no one told him that made up 75% of Aflac's business. And so he was making $1 million a year as a duck voice, and they fired him immediately.
That was his voice? I didn't even know that. That's funny.
Yeah. Man, my older brother Byron won't listen to John Mayer to this day.
Really?
And John Mayer, what did John Mayer do?
John Mayer made some really, really foul comments doing an interview with what's the magazine? It's a music-based magazine, Vibe.
Vibe.
How long ago was this?
Long enough that I'm saying it because it was a long time, and my brother still don't fuck with John Mayer. That's
wow.
Yeah. He said he basically said that he wouldn't. He said it in a real stupid way. He said his penis was probably a member of the Ku Klux Klan because he didn't mess with any.
Because he didn't mess with black women.
Yeah, something real.
Yeah, but Dave Chappelle made you known to the black community.
Exactly.
I know you were on his show. Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know who the hell he was.
And for the record, racist comments, it'll come right up because it's something that still follows him.
Yeah, and for the record, Morgan Wallen, the country singer, his record label suspended him.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Yeah, he still got a contract.
It was let's just let this blow over.
They still made lots of they made lots of money off those sales spiking. Mm-hmm. So nothing.
You they took Dog the Bounty Hunter off the air for a month and a half.
A month and a half. I know, really.
Hey, Jay, they do it long enough for us to forget. Right. Something else happened and we get our attention. And just come on back. You come on back.
But you know what, Shawn? That kind of comes back around to what you're saying about accountability. Mm-hmm. If we held them accountable financially, then maybe it would make a difference. Maybe the corporations wouldn't have it, but we don't do it. They go back to the Chinese nail shops. They go back to the, and it's like, we have the power to do more than these corporations can ever do to a lot of these people, at least the people who we, cater
we
to.
just can't shut anyone down though. They can shut people down. We don't.
And let's be real, we're not the country
the media outlet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, if you can survive without my dollar, I'm fine. I just like to know that I'm not buying somebody who is calling me the N-word, behind my back, or people that look like me, the N-word behind my back, if I could know that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what?
I don't have to deal with an element of supporting people that we don't know their true colors,
Well, they had a president, so it's not the genie's out the bottle. That's not going away anytime soon.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He made it to president.
But people justify what they want.
Came all out.
Not that genie, Mel. Not that genie. All right, can we talk about relationships now? Hey, something you'll never hear me say. Can we talk about relationships now?
That turtleneck got you brave, Glenn. that hickey hider you got on over there.
I think the color is in it too, man.
Wait a minute. Hickey hider. Jamie Gill goes, "What are you hiding in that turtleneck?" I'm like,
hickey hider over there.
It's a turtleneck. What else am I? I'm not hiding anything. What am I, 16?
He's claiming his manhood by wearing powder blue.
I'm close to 16, but I'm not 16. Okay. But anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we talk about something else now? Let's roll. Let's move the show along, gentlemen.
Relationships, Glenn. Go ahead. Your time.
We only got about 20 minutes left. I got a quote for you guys, and I want you to chime in. So somebody sent me this, and it says the main reason why most men are single is because the character of the woman they want is not in the body shape they admire.
Wow. That's generalization out of the world.
I'm gonna read it again for the listeners that didn't quite get it. The main reason why most men are single is because the character of the woman they want is not in the body shape they admire.
Nah.
So you want Angela Rye and Lupita Nyong'o's body? Is that what you want? I'm just saying that because Shawn posted that Lupita video, and I'm like mad at you for doing that. But
was that not a gift from God Himself? It really was.
Lupita is.
Yeah, she's everything. All of that. Whatever you come up with, she's that.
Yep.
And I hate to be this guy, man, because I'm annoyed when people answer a question with another question or with the opposite position. But for me, questions like that only support the hypocrisy that men deal with when it comes to dating, because women never have to field questions like that. It's like when that author asked Toni Morrison, I think it was, if she would ever write about white people, and Toni Morrison said, "You don't even understand how inherently racist that question is, because you would never ask a white author if they were going to write about black people. So why are you asking me if I'm going to write about white people?" And so women never have to field a question like that, and they feel justified when they reject men for income, for height, how many baby mamas they get, whatever, and then their village supports them because they tell them, "Hey, girl, you deserve it, and don't you settle."
Right.
But meanwhile, for men, if she has a great personality, but she missing an eye and a leg, we shallow. So people know, I don't want to date the chick that has one eye and one leg. It just gets a bit ridiculous to me. But I don't know. My views are not the rest of these guys.
I would date a girl with one leg, honestly, though.
That's because y'all go kick some fun in it. Yeah, you would find some fun.
I would. Yeah.
Y'all go out and kick it.
Oh no.
Oh,
that was good.
The timing was perfect on that one.
Hey, he want to take the one-eyed chick to the gun range?
I would.
He would.
I totally would.
But back on the question though, do you guys think that? And I think everybody, man, has come across somebody that they liked, but physically didn't move them. I don't think that's uncommon. That's just there. Look, I've had in the last 3 or 4 years, I've had women tell me I would make a great catch, but. You know what I'm saying? And to my face have said it. So I don't think that's that uncommon. And I've had ladies that I thought the world of, but looking down the road at relationship and marriage or whatever, there was another element that made me say, as much as I really dig this chick, I don't think this is the right call for me. I just don't think women get judged for it the way we do.
No. I think it's an age thing too, because certain time, like in your 20s, you could be choicey of who you pick up, but if you're still single and you want to be with somebody and you like in your late 30s, 40s, you better start picking somebody. You about to die. So it's like all your little critiques that you had, they need to go out the window. Like, we got one eye, but we got glasses.
Jay, I don't quite agree with you because I don't think that
and good night, everybody. Good night.
Right.
That's our show for tonight.
I don't think there's ever a time when you should just die to the things that you. Jamie said, "Well, damn." You should just die to the things that you want in a mate. I don't ever think that day should come. And I always find it ironic that it's the people that got everything they wanted in a mate that tell you shouldn't worry about that.
I know, really.
You're married to the woman that looked like Nikki Murphy twin. Talking about, man, don't worry about those looks.
Yo, I think what Jay is saying though.
You gonna define what Jay is saying?
I'm saying with Jay. I'm saying so. I think about it like this. Like I'm 44 years old now, right? And so
you're about to die. According to Jay, you gonna die. You better find somebody.
Man, Mike's been dead for several years, according to Jay.
No,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mel.
But what I'm saying is, as we grow older and our bodies change, and the things that we're looking at. So a more mature woman, even if she's in the gym, their body is going to change. So you looking for, and if she's had children or stuff like that, so you looking like, man, I want it, slim in the waist, cute in the face, and all of this other stuff. And if she done popped out a couple of babies, she might still be working out, but she might have a little, adult weight or some stretch marks or some things that normally, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You wouldn't, when you were in your 20s, you were looking for the next top model. But at this age, it's like, I ain't perfect now. Even though I work out, I'm not perfect now.
obviously, those guys
ain't perfect now. I used to be perfect.
I know. I heard that. You heard that too.
Hey, listen. I used to have an 8-pack. I ain't got that right now.
I used to have an 8-pack. What's your point?
You still got an 8-track in that 78 Bonneville, boy. Quit playing.
Obviously the men, the young brothers who said that have never been with older women. So
yeah, I also think, Kenery, too, that there's a balance. Like, you can't be seasoned and looking for a 25-year-old's body. That's not reasonable. I think I'm not saying it's not possible. I said,
let's say this: you can't do that, and you don't have your 25-year-old body either.
Well, you can't expect that. If you luck out, power to you.
Right. See, women. Let me just talk to you, women. I'm believing, unlike the men in the cave, I believe in you, women that are 40 and 50 that have those young bodies. Yeah. So don't listen to the rest of these dudes.
Man,
you can look like
don't
that.
Want to pull out no more. Don't listen to him. He want to pull out.
Get in the gym and work out, and you can do whatever. You can be whatever you want to be. I believe in you. Unlike Shawn, Mel, Jay, and Kenery, I believe in you.
I said, listen. I when I was 35, I dated a 50-year-old woman. It was okay.
He laughed. Wait a minute, Kenery. Wait a minute. No. Back up. Because that laugh you gave at first was like.
And he has yet to recover. She put that monkey numbs.
Shawn, did you hear him? He like, I dated a 50-year-old. Yeah. He did one of those.
Listen. Y'all don't understand.
That's the memories.
I understand, dear brother. I understand. But go ahead with your story.
That's it.
Oh, I understand.
That's it.
That's it. Is there just one?
I think I've only dated somebody like 4 years older than me. And Kenery knows her. He just don't know that we did.
Secret hookup.
Why you gonna put that out there? And now, wait a minute. Where's I got a text. What?
Right. I
thought 50 is the new 40.
Who the hell was you talking about? Right. Yeah. I don't. And here's the other thing. I don't think that it's impossible for you to be attracted to somebody who is, not perfect in the eyes of society. Like I've been attracted to some people and dated some people. My boys pulled me to the side and said, "Dude, you good?
You good? Wow.
Are you okay?" I took somebody I was dating and I was proudly dating and I was very attracted to her. And I took her to a Christmas party, and my choir director called me later that week and said, it was maybe a month later, you still dating that girl? I said, no, she kind of turned out to be a stalker. And she said, yeah, she kind of looked like she'd have to stalk.
Wow.
What
if you still have feelings for?
Well, my whole point was, didn't matter to me. I was very attracted to her. I didn't think she was Halle Berry, you know what I'm saying? But I was good with her, and I was good with her on my arm. I didn't have no hangups about,
But it's an individual thing. There can be something you cannot explain about a woman that just makes you just fall out or attractiveness over her.
Yeah. When a man knows it's time, like if this is the one I'm gonna settle down with, a guy knows when it's time to get married. You can't force a man to get married. He knows, like, all right, this is gonna be the one. I don't care how she looks.
Yeah. I was telling somebody just yesterday about somebody I dated, and the opinions were so different on this person that one of my boys pulled me to the side and was like, dude, what is that? Like it was a whole Audrey Hepburn movie going on. And then one of my other boys told me to my face she looked like a Doberman Pinscher.
See, that's messed up. Wow. That's messed up.
Same woman. So,
there are some absolutely beautiful women at every age. 40s, 50s, 60s.
If you're open-minded. Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. And also, if I'm dating you, I really don't care what anybody else thinks. Because I obviously think highly enough of you to be in my world. So it doesn't matter what the rest of the world thinks.
Right.
I honestly don't care.
That takes me back to the hypocrisy that I felt was in that statement, because women never have to entertain that kind of foolishness.
Now, you said a woman said that?
Well, the statement was about men and what men turn away. Okay. The reason that men are single is because the character of the woman is not in the body that they want.
Listen, I have gone out with a fine woman and she opened her mouth.
Right. And
that made her the ugliest person in the world.
Right.
And so it doesn't really matter. It's a case-by-case basis.
Yep.
And exactly.
I'm attracted to you after I realized how empty you are. I don't care how fine you are, how much eye candy you are. I can never be attracted to you once I find out that from the inside you're empty, or you're shallow, or you just,
and chicken legs.
Y'all ever been embarrassed by a woman? Like she been fine and then she started talking and you realize she's like an idiot in front of y'all friends? That ever happened to you?
It ain't never got that far.
Not idiot, like crazy. I had one, start talking and people was like, will she take her meds? Is she,
I can neither confirm or deny I made that mistake.
That's wise, Glenn.
Thank you. I can neither confirm nor deny. No, but like Mel said this one time, a long time ago, it's dating. You get to make the rules. What do you like and what do you don't like? Mm-hmm. Women do it based off of a lot of different things, and we do it mainly based off looks, honestly. Let's just be honest. Well, we do it mainly off looks. That's where we start. Yeah. But also you got to think about it. As your selection expands, you get a little bit more selective on who you pick. And men do that. So we think about that, As the pool expands for us, the kid in the candy store mentality kicks in. And we start thinking, okay, I can have the hot model, or I can have the hotter model, or I can have the smart model, but I'm going to keep the model part in there and make sure whatever I do, I'm pairing it with that.
I guess it's also, too, about, the man's ultimate goal. Like at this stage in my life, I don't like to date for sport. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
You know, you date for something that you already have decided is going to be temporary.
That's an expensive sport.
Yeah.
Just saying.
If I date, it's for a relationship, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, when that's all said and done, just shoot your shot. Let's never forget Jermaine Dupri was blowing Janet Jackson back out for a long period.
I don't want to talk about. I don't even want to hear that. I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about that.
Hey man,
I'm still upset about that.
Hey, look here. Who are football fans right now? Who raise your hand if you're a football fan?
Yeah.
All right. Are you familiar with Eric Dickerson?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this is how I feel every time Jay opens his mouth. When Eric Dickerson was in his heyday, they would say whenever he got the ball, the whole other team held their breath until he was on the ground because he had the potential to break every single run that he had out for a touchdown. The minute that Jay opens his mouth, I hold my breath. Because I'm prepared for what he's going to say. And there's usually a ramp up. Like he can be saying something that looks like it's on its way to being serious, and then in the last 4 words of it, it just falls apart. You know,
I
mean, I don't know what you're gonna do at this point. I mean, not that.
I saw Rob's in the comments. He said he's dating for a relationship and then marriage. Women, Roger, post Robert Hazzard's phone number for us, please. Let's just do Rob a service, even though he's not on the show this week.
Right.
I'm gonna post his phone number, Rob.
Either, you know.
Yeah.
The real number. Hey, man, we down to about 8 minutes left, man. We probably want to start looking at Mel's list.
Here we go.
Out of here.
All right. What's 756 pimp.
There were some more relationship questions that we were supposed to cover.
Oh, I guess come on, Mel. What do you have?
No. We'll get to them next week. You coming back, aren't you?
They have me.
So let's
We're
get
not
this
firing you this week.
Because we know that Shawn is gonna have a 10-minute explanation for each song on the playlist.
You know what's funny? I'm a musician and I can't hardly think of music.
See, here we go.
It does me the same.
Man.
Right.
Couple things. Before we get, do you have one of Glenn, Raj? Do you have one of Glenn?
I'll send him one of me. Don't worry about it. I'll get him.
So we've been doing this. I won't say we've been doing it. There's a thing online called the Magazine Challenge, and I didn't even know what it was. Everybody's talking about Magazine Challenge, magazine cover challenge or whatever. So, you know, with me and all of my extraness, I just went above and beyond the Call of Duty and created one, and Shawn did too.
You went above and beyond too, so did I.
Yeah. So
extra.
You know, I had to do my magazine challenge, right? I believe the best way to create, to predict the future is to create it. So, you know, I'm really upset that I wasn't in the second Top Gun. I'm gonna be in the third one. So, you know, that was mine. But Shawn had a dope one too. Shawn's was pretty dope. Let's see if we can get Shawn's. I actually.
I knew it.
There it is.
Oh God.
That's funny. You know, Raj couldn't actually pick out one of me because all my pictures are so good. They look like they belong on a magazine. And I understand, Raj. It's okay. It's cool. You don't have to do one for me. We don't want Shawn and Mel to be jealous. So
what happened in the green room is when I asked about the magazine cover challenge, Glenn was like, "No, I didn't do it. I refuse to do it." And that's why we don't have one of Glenn Murray.
And then he said, all the pictures I take are magazine cover worthy.
That's what somebody told me. I'm just going off what people say. Don't blame me for what other people think. Okay? Don't hate on other people.
You know, I'm convinced. Did you used to watch the Flintstones, y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all remember Kazoo? They used to talk to Fred, and he was the only one that saw him.
Kazoo.
Yeah, he was the only one that could see him. Glenn has Kazoo. on his shoulder,
Hello, dum-dum.
telling him all of his pictures.
There we go. Yes, Lord. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Raj. He put a good one up. That's good. You could the other 10 I sent you, Raj. You can post those too. It's cool. Hey, we were gonna do with Valentine's coming up. We were gonna do the ultimate date thing, or should we wait till next week for that?
Yeah, next
Yeah, we ran out of time. Let's wait till next week. Let's get the people something to come back for.
Yeah, that's a teaser, everybody. Come back next week and you'll hear the ultimate date package from Shawn and Mel.
Uh-oh.
Yep. And Glenn.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be
Shawn and Mel.
So since this is we should have did a Black History list, a Black History playlist for songs. Right?
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a Valentine's Day list, right? And so the quest to create this list, and by the way, I got 2 other lists that we took songs for that I've yet to publish. So I'm gonna be making 3 lists tonight. Glenn, you're supposed to make the ones on Spotify.
Until you don't do the one tonight, and then next time you're gonna have to make 4 lists.
Oh wow! Ouch!
I mean, I could easily send you all the songs. You know, Shawnee Shawn, and you could do it. You know. So anyway,
no, Mel, you do it, Mel. It's okay.
Watchers of the Cave, the list tonight, because each cave member will contribute 3 songs.
And I'm ready, by the way.
Thank you. Finally. And so the 3 songs are a popular song, like, you know, a song that's, you know, everybody knows. Okay. A one-hit wonder song. All right. A one-hit wonder song. And last but not least is a
slept on
song.
I feel so good about my list. I really
a slept on song. So I'm gonna do it differently this time. Okay. Instead of everybody giving all 3 at once, we're gonna take a category and each person will give 1 from that category. Then we'll go to the next one. So first one is gonna be one-hit wonder songs. All right, one-hit wonder slow songs. I'll go first.
I have to be slow.
Yes, it's a Valentine's Day.
Valentine's list, Shawn. It's Valentine's. Where's your love?
Please do not have me airing our dirty laundry out in front of everybody on the cave, brother. Okay. Okay.
I'm last. I'll be ready.
I'm next to last.
One-hit wonder. You know no other song. I would give you $1 million if except for Kenery, because you're damn musician. You might know one other song.
Not.
Basic Black, Special Kind of Fool.
All right.
What else did they make?
And he died. The lead singer died.
What else I've heard no other song by Basic Black outside of Special Kind of Fool. So that's my one-hit wonder song. Glenn, can I have a one-hit wonder song from you, please, sir?
Oh, yeah, I got a good one. How Can I Ease the Pain? Lisa Fisher.
She wasn't a one-hit wonder. She had other songs. She
was.
Okay.
No, she didn't. Name another song by Lisa Fisher.
I kind of believe she did, but okay, we'll give you that. How Can I Ease the Pain? By Lisa Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That was a great song.
Jay, one-hit wonder, brother.
He's my Moking Stuff.
Woo!
I remember him.
That was a good one, yeah. Okay. Kenery, one-hit wonder, slow song.
See, I didn't know it had to be a slow song. I thought the pop song was a slow
song. I was ready for my one-hit wonder.
So
Jamie Gill says Self-Destruction. No, Jamie, that's not a love song. Sorry.
Kenery, because you're a guest and you my brother, I will lend you a one-hit wonder if you want me to.
Man, if you got an extra one, I'll take it.
Man, I got an extra one on deck.
What you got?
Don't Disturb This Groove.
Okay.
What else did he make?
That ain't slow though.
Yeah, they used to play it on the Quiet Storm.
Wait a minute, Don't Disturb This Groove?
if that's slow, then I'm keeping.
They got You Are In My System. So
You Are In My System. Yeah, You're In My System. The System? Yeah.
The System.
That was their first hit. You're In My System. That is not a one-hit wonder.
I'm talking about dude that on the mountain by a fountain, flowers blooming everywhere.
The System. The System.
Hey, dude, they had 2 co-albums.
Yeah, The System was pretty hot. Okay,
well, then Kenery, you on your own for a one-hit wonder.
I got one for you, Kenery.
Well, I got, what's that?
Shake You Down, Gregory Abbott.
I couldn't stand that.
What?
Come on, Kenery, what you got?
No. Fazo, Riding High.
You put that on the slow jam tape, dog? Like you?
I mean, that was a chill. I mean,
so you trying to kiss a girl in the mouth to Riding High, brother? That's
yes, sir. Really? Never mind. Just don't even explain that one to us. Don't even.
All right, come on. We got to get a move on. Come on, Shawn. What you got?
Shy. And if
they were not one-hit wonders, though, bro.
Yo, what else did they make?
Shy had a couple of songs. Baby, I'm Yours.
Comfort.
Yeah,
all right, I'm going back to my original one. Jimmy Cozier, She's All I Got.
That's probably a one-hit wonder.
That's very
qualified. Yeah. But I don't know if that's. We'll give you that. Yeah, She's All I Got.
Because I was really excited about that. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Yeah, I mean it kind of sucks as a slow song, but I we'll let you go for the sake of time. For the sake of time, we'll go. And
y'all
you gonna stick with Fazo Riding High? That's your final answer.
Kenery, you started a whole conversation about that. Y'all nasty in the chat. I'm just wanting y'all to know. Y'all a little fast in the chat.
I missed that. What am I missing? You know,
y'all don't understand.
I'm missing something.
All right. So
you're missing some stuff. TJ and Jamie going back and forth. Y'all nasty, okay? Just letting y'all know. All right.
Second one is a slept-on song. Like, not a lot of people knew about it, but it's your jam. For me, 50 Candles by Boyz II Men.
Ooh, okay.
They had a song called 50 Candles that was on the slow jam tape. She was like, ooh, what is this? Don't worry about it, baby. Turn these lights out. Light these 50 candles.
Let's keep doing what you were doing.
Glenn, slept on song.
Can you come back to me? I'm sorry on this one. I'm sorry. I'm slipping on this one.
I'm so disappointed. Jay, what you got, bro?
I'm sorry, man.
Gotta Love by Jodeci.
Gotta Love.
I'm back. I got it.
I ain't never heard that. You're right.
It was on the Forever My Lady album.
Yeah, I'm back, Mel. My Heart Belongs to You by Jodeci.
So we gonna do you.
What? Diary of a Mad Band was off.
Nothing.
Nobody give it to you. I'm a Jodeci fan. Diary of a Mad Band is the most slept on album. Every song on the album was tight. My Heart Belongs to You is tight.
Slept on song, Kenery.
I'm gonna have to go far back because everybody says they know these songs. Why Leave Us Alone? 5 Special.
Why Leave Us Alone?
5
Does it sound like Riding High?
No.
Who's that about? Why Special?
A whole other direction.
5 Special.
5 Special.
5 Special.
Okay. Come on, Shawn. What you got?
5.
Man, I'm calling an audible at the last minute, man. I'm gonna go with a song by a dude called Uncle Sam.
Okay, I heard that. I know what you're talking about.
Mike Bivens and them cats discovered this cat. And the song is called Without Loving You. That is my jam. And I like Nell, if somebody's short on this, I got one for you. I got one on deck if you're short.
Okay. Popular.
They still mess with you on the picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, they do me so bad.
Whoa.
That was thin, Shawn.
Yeah, I used to be thin. I was good looking.
Yeah. Popular slow song.
I had my shirt tucked in my pants.
Popular slow song. I'll let Glenn go first.
Oh, popular.
Oh, you're gonna let me go first. Okay, there's so many popular slow songs, but I'm gonna do a classic. Stevie Wonder, All in Love is Fair.
All is fair in love.
Go on, sing it, Shawn.
No, sir.
Beautiful.
Okay, what you got, Jay?
Beauty by Drew Hill.
Good one. That's my stuff.
Somebody put TLC Red Light Special. Yeah, we know what's on your mind. Chat room.
Kenery, what you got?
I got Prototype.
Wow.
Again. That's my joy.
Yep.
Which one?
Prototype. Andre 3000.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Smelly much.
Oh, wait a minute. I should have changed mine, but I already used it. Never mind.
You can't use Adore by Prince. We got it on one already.
No, I was thinking Till the Cops Come Knocking by Maxwell. I wasn't talking about Adoring. Okay. I'm talking about Till the Cops Come Knocking.
I almost
What you got, Shawn? Popular?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with my current favorite song, man. That's Girl Like Her. Jasmine Sullivan featuring Her.
Girl Like Her. Who got their phone playing in the background?
You see me, I look down to make sure I set my volume down, ain't it?
Not me.
Not me.
That is not me.
For my popular one, I'm gonna go If This World Were Mine, Luther Vandross.
Oh, nice.
Gotta get a classic on there.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm done. So we got it. Got the list. We'll put this out. Young Valentine special.
Yeah.
All right.
With love from the cave. That's what we should call it.
With love from the cave.
But look,
you got a body roll when you
got
do
a
it.
I got roll. You having rolls on your body count? My count.
Till Roger say, "All right, guys, close the show."
hey, but we have a show. We have a show before Valentine's Day comes. So
we do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Keisha Rose, for tolerating us, and Raj. Appreciate y'all.
Please tell your friends about the show. We love it. We appreciate your support, but please share it with people.
You guys should write in and tell us what you want the show to be about next week.
There you go.
Let us know what you want the show to be about.
If you want Mel to wear a tight shirt, you can put that in there.
I mean,
no
shirt at all. I'm here for the people.
He can pop his pec. Anything you need him to do, he can do. For the right amount of money.
I can pop my pecs too. It's just not going to be the same experience.
No. We can't do that, Shawn.
I can pop mine and you
Camped out at home for COVID? Join us, Indie TV, where you will see the talk shows, movies, drama, action, and comedy. Be the first and see it first. Sign up now for free at Indie TV.